And so this is big gay. Assassin's Creed Shadows romance approach explained. Romance has always played some role in Assassin's Creed franchise. I don't know about all these other previous games. I have no idea. So, in Assassin's Creed, you can, both of the characters are bisexual, which means that they can have, actually, I'm not sure about that. I don't know if the female character can have a male relationship, but I know that Yasuke can have a female relationship. Yasuke actually has a gay romance in Assassin's Creed Shadows with a character named Ibuki who identifies as non-binary, they, them. After some flirting, they kiss each other. Bro, it looks like he's high as f- This is the face you give. Like, I don't know how many times I've walked in, like, in high school, the class that you have after lunch, and your stoner friends walk in past you in the class with that face. Yeah, because when we were in school, this is like when Salvia was getting popular, and we had people doing this shit all the time. Yeah, great for the meme template. Yes, walking in. I know that stoner thing. Yes, exactly. So, Yasuke, apparently you can choose between, you can have a relationship with a non-binary person right here. And so I guess this is them. And I don't really know. It's a bit odd to me that every non-binary character that Western video games... Like, if I look at... Can I get a list? List of non-binary characters in video games. Yeah, do we have a list of these? Because a lot of them just end up looking weird. Why is it that every character that has a non-binary, has a non-normative sexuality is always caricatured in some kind of a way? Like, all of these characters I don't think are visually appealing at all. None of these characters are attractive or visually appealing. Why is it that all of these characters that are not attractive or visually appealing are all non-binary? I feel like this is like, if I was non-binary, I'd be like, what the fuck? Why is it every time that somebody puts me in a video game, I look weird? What the fuck is this? People say it's reality. There's plenty of people that I'm sure are non-binary that don't look weird. In Assassin's Creed, Yasuke can choose to have a gay romance, or, this is the good one, Yasuke can also... Oh, this is the clip here. Let's watch the clip. As someone part Japanese, I've always wished a game studio would allow me to explore my ancient heritage as a gay black samurai. You know, it's so funny. I can't wait to do that because I hate playing the girl. I just want to play the guy. I just want to play him, man. I do. I've been waiting on this for a long time, man. So this is one of the clips from the gay relationship.
I do not think I have ever seen you quite so tongue-tied.
Not yet, at least. I hope you aren't easily chilled. Do you think someone might see us?
Maybe.
Do you care?
Not at all.
Is that a girl or boy? Yes. Oh, wow. Wow. We gotta make sure that we get this scene. I have to be, can you have multiple relationships, or do you have to choose? Because, like, so apparently you either do this, or, let me see if I can find the rest of it. This is what the even better part is. There are, at least right now, 2 known relationships that he can have in the story. The first one is, again, with the non-binary character, and the second one, get this, is with Oda Nobunaga's sister, who was married. That's what people are saying. Oh my god. Oh bro, now we must part. Let's enjoy the moment with the little heart with the arrow through it. Oh wow.
Lady Oichi, I have learned something in my battles. Time is a veil. Tomorrow is an illusion.
And all we have left is here and now.
Damn, so he fucks the shit out of her. Man. Is that really... wow, not anymore. Yeah, not anymore, boys. She's married twice. This is super fiction. Also said she was one of the most beautiful women in Japan at the time, so I doubt it even more. Japan is going to be thrilled when this piece of historical fiction talk about a middle finger to their culture. Lol, Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is ridiculous, man. They could have just invented a new cousin to pair him off with. Jeez. Yeah, you could have added, or it could have just been... It's not be a slave, fight one battle and lose. Your legacy is being humiliation. Fast forward to today, gets depicted sleeping with the daughter of the guy you were serving. Get depicted as the savior of Japan. Who writes this? Oh my fucking god, this is funny. And yeah, you can't make this shit up. I know, it's amazing. Prime Minister Ishiba surprisingly responded to the Assassin's Creed Shadows issue. Representative Kata asked the question at the House of Councilors Budget Committee regarding the act of belittling other cultures in games and social media and resulting in tourism pollution. Tourism pollution! Oh my god, can you say it any better than that? And we will not give up in silence. It's extremely important that we send out the message that as Japanese citizens, we will not tolerate this kind of behavior. Yasuke is to be released on the 20th. Questioned in the Diet over video destruction inside the shrine of the French game, Prime Minister respect culture. The issue of Assassin's Creed Shadows has been debated in Parliament. Oh my god. This shit is so bad, it's got the Japanese government involved. Ubisoft has fucked up with this so bad that the Japanese Prime Minister
Shigeru Ishiba is not happy about Assassin's Creed Shadows.
いわゆる朝栗問題ということについてお伺いしたいんですが。
Did you hear that? He said asakuri issue, meaning we Japanese keep on talking about this all the time.
Yeah.
So asakuri issue, he didn't explain about asakuri issue, right? Because everyone knows.
Basically what he's saying is that it's so well known he doesn't even need to explain it. Yeah, okay. Overseas, though, early gameplay videos have already popped up on YouTube. I watched them, and here's what I saw.
That video that went to really viral. And I was surprised that there's a lot of people who think that's okay. I think most of people doesn't know that's that shrine and altar, I guess. But a lot of Japanese people feel offended about that video.
The main character is samurai swings a sword inside the prayer hall, smashing drums, altars, and sacred objects. He shatters them and slashes at the villagers in the shrine, and what it looks like priests cutting them down, even shooting arrows. It's set up so you can commit these violent acts.
Yeah, that's the thing. They can just disable it, but they made it object that breakable.
Chief Priest, the game company never reached out, not once, to the shrine about using its name or getting permission. Nothing at all. That's what he said. On top of that, places like Nara's Tojai, other shrines, ancient burial mounds. Oh, I forgot. This is another very important component that you get to wear. Isn't one of the pre-order bonuses of Assassin's Creed Shadows that you get the ancient family emperor's armor with the emperor's seal on it? It's in Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's been revealed that players will be looting the tomb of an ancestor of the emperor, sparking controversy in Japan. So the Desiro Kofan is the tomb of Emperor Nintoko, an ancestor of the current imperial family. So Yasuke can steal armors. Yeah, there it is. Can steal armor from the imperial family's tomb.
Whoa, you're reading that right. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, it's been revealed through the art book leaks that you will be getting trophies for looting the Emperor's tomb. That's right. Ancestors of the current imperial family are up for grabs. You can steal the sacred armor of one of the most earliest Japanese emperors in history as Yasuke, a foreigner. Now, I get it. The West doesn't have respect for their culture, so it's perfectly fine to slap George Washington in a Challenger and have him tear ass in the field somewhere. But in Japan, they have a reverence for their culture, and in fact, they're known the world over for this. So if Ubisoft is in fact creating a very accurate game and a game that respects the Japanese culture instead of lecturing to it, what the hell is this?
Well, I don't know what it is, but yeah, so that's what's being referred to right here. But when it comes to games using footage of specific places without permission, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think?
I know some people that send me this video.
Yeah.
So, they didn't use word of Yasuke. Can't talk about it that detail, but something really scared concerns me. It's that there's an unspoken rule. You cannot cause other trouble to other ministries. I heard they can't use word of Yasuke. Ni here. If we were Japanese, I think this is one of the biggest concern. And they decided to not to mention about Yasuke.
Okay.
That's what they told me. But my concern is that which ministry get trouble if they use word of Yasuke in here? As a Japanese, that's one of the biggest concern. What's going on, really?
I mean, like, I can definitely understand it. It's like you are a soldier in World War II. You're not even from America, but somehow you get sent over to fight in World War II. And there's like a subplot line where you can fuck Eleanor Roosevelt. And that would be pretty fucking weird, wouldn't it? That would be pretty odd. Games Outwent, yes. Just a game. It is just a game. The thing is that I know it's just a game, but it to me it's funny. Like I'm not Japanese, and I think the reason why a lot of people are talking about this, the premise of the game is set basically like the game came out and it was released and it was expressed to the public as if it's like, oh, well, it was done almost in like a patronizing way, I think that a lot of people felt, where this game gets made, it gets put out there, it has this storyline that's obviously exaggerated to like, you know, like a power of fucking 50, right? And then they're trying to like virtue signal basically with having this stuff in the game, and people find it annoying, right? And so if the story from the very beginning was about a fake character, and like, for example, I've been playing, as I said before, I've been playing Rise of the Rohirrim. This is a very good game. I really enjoy this game a lot. And they have a historical character, Matthew Perry, in the game. I think he's from America. I don't remember exactly. And he's from this game, and he is a honorable, reasonable, good guy. And he's not like a stupid, like, moron. Like, I feel like he's respectful in the game, right? And so, because it's like the idea of like colonial Japan, and there's like a bunch of other stuff. So the problem isn't that you're using historical characters. The problem is that you're using historical characters and then making an argument to authority of their authenticity. That's, I think, what really annoyed a lot of people. Does that make sense? That's what annoyed a lot of people. Is like, you're making this argument to authority, like, oh, well, we understand this. We brought in cultural experts and we're telling you this. That's it. It's also their own culture. And that's another thing too. And so, and this goes into like what I was saying, is that in like Western American culture, it's much more okay to make fun of Christianity than like, I'd say Judaism, Islam, or Hinduism, right? And it's not as okay to make fun of those because that's not our culture, right? It's very different when you have a culture that's satirizing itself versus a culture that's satirizing and seemingly appropriating another culture. Do you see kind of like how the difference there is? And it's the same thing as like, you know, it's like the implicit thing that you can make racist jokes about your own race. I think this is very, very established, right? I do it all the time about making jokes about white people. Somebody else does that and they're a different skin color. People are going to get mad about it, right? It's not our place to tell another culture what should and shouldn't be offensive. Well, you can do whatever you want. Like, you have the right to make something that's offensive to Japanese people, but you don't have the right to do that and then make the argument to authority that you're doing it and it's historically respectful. You can be disrespectful, but don't go and act like you're not doing that. That's the difference. In this game, NPCs, non-player characters, and these real places are used without permission. You can attack them or destroy them. What if that kind of behavior in the game spills over into the real world? Could it inspire copycat nuisance acts? So like half of this is stupid, but the reality of it is true. is that it's not Assassin's Creed that's causing people to go over to Japan and treat it like a PvP server, even though it's a PvE server. No, that's not what's happening. It's not Assassin's Creed that's doing that. It's live streamers that are doing it. And I guarantee you that as soon as they saw one person going over to Japan and getting clout and getting their clips posted around for being crazy in Japan, a bunch of other people went over there to do the exact same thing. So like it's not a pipeline of like video games translate to real life behavior. It's real life behavior translates to more real life behavior. Logan Paul easy. I don't think it's because of Logan Paul. I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't want to come off like a Logan Paul defender here, but let's be real. He did a really stupid thing. He apologized for it. And as far as I know, he's never really said or denigrated Japan since then. Like, he did apologize. Like, and the big difference there is that a bunch of these other live streamers never apologized for it. They've never, said, hey, I shouldn't have done that. They just did it themselves. And this is another component, is that a lot of the criticism of Assassin's Creed Shadows was compartmentalized as if it was just a bunch of racist white people that didn't want a black person in Japan. And now that you have actual Japanese people that are speaking out against it, a lot of the social media virtue signalers don't really know what to do or how to approach it, because they can't tell a non-white person that they're wrong about their culture, because that would go against their retarded beliefs. So they're stuck in this position where they can't really speak out against this and defend it, even though if it was a white person saying this, they absolutely would. Yeah, they're stun locked. Exactly. So this game has been so problematic to Japanese culture that they're talking about it in Parliament. Oh my God. And I do find it to be like just prime disrespect that you can have Yasuke, who is like not even to be certain a samurai. And it's like people are like unsure about this guy's like place in Japanese history in general. One of the main historians that was about him was completely discredited. And now he's hooking up with the sister of one of the more well-known people in Japanese history. I feel like that's kind of a lot, isn't it? Yeah, that really is a lot. And so I don't know what to say. And if they keep making things woke, I might have to end up going outside for once in a while to search for normalcy. POC Samurai rewrites history and topples Japanese evil patriarchy with his swing and his gay non-binary friends. Oh my fucking God. Put a chick in it, make her gay and lame. Japan should sue Ubisoft. Maybe, right? And why do they keep giving me reasons to not play the game? I don't know, but this is fucking insane. But yeah, I did see this, and there's been a lot of controversy about this. I don't know if I'll get to these parts today or not. I guess we're going to have to find out.